The volume is too low.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you, but the volume is too low. So if you can raise up our volume a little bit, that'll be great.
Okay, sir. So, hello. I am Maham Feroz, Marketing Officer at PFL Education, Karachi. PFL Group International is one of the leading UK-owned and management student placement agencies. We offer the widest range of services and commitments to our student customers seeking higher education to UK, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, USA, and the UAE. So today, most of our students study at esteemed universities, of course, including University of Bridgeport, and we care for their future based on our quality-oriented practices, knowledge, and education. So today, I am here to conduct the interview of Mr. Jackson Subedi, who is the international recruiter at University of Bridgeport, USA. So shall we begin with the interview, sir?
Yes, of course.
All right. So my first question would be, what are the entry requirements for undergraduates and postgraduates at Bridgeport University?
Okay, Bridgeport University, as you know, offers bachelor's, master's, and also doctoral program. But we have made a very simple process for our international students to get into University of Bridgeport. So the entry requirement, if you'd say, would just be like we need transcripts, like for of the latest qualification. If students wants to get into master's program, then we need bachelor's program transcripts. If the students want to go for a bachelor's program, that is undergraduate program, that we need grade 12 transcripts. But as an eligibility criteria, or as you say, entry requirement would be mostly focused around English language requirement, because we do not have SAT test requirement for this year. Right, for fall 2021, SAT requirement has been waived off. So we have a very simple requirement. IELTS would be equivalent to 6 for undergraduate students. So 6 will be the minimum. So we prefer 6 on each band, right? So that's for undergraduate, and for graduate level, it's 6.5. So it's just zero point 0.5 of difference. And we also have, you can also submit not just IELTS, but equivalent to IELTS 6 or 6.5, TOEFL score, Pearson test of English, PTE is also valid. And also good to know that we also accept Duolingo English test as well.
That's great, sir. So, sir, what is your tuition fee structure for undergrad and postgrad students?
Okay, let's start with undergraduate program. So undergraduate program, we have fees of $32,860 a year. Saying that, we also provide good scholarship to the students who qualify for University of Bridgeport. That means whoever has 3 and above GPA out of four scale US grade, US scale, then we provide good scholarship as well. The scholarship ranges from 5,000 to up to $20,000 a year. And for undergraduate program, it is renewable. That means every year students will be getting the same scholarship. If they qualify for 20,000, then for 4 years, 20,000 each year, they will be getting $80,000 scholarship, and the fee of 32,860 will come down to 12,860 if students qualify for 20,000 scholarship. If they qualify for 15,000, the tuition fee will come down to 17,860, which is still affordable. That was for undergraduate program. Now for graduates, for master's program, we start with as low as $14,040 a year. That's our fee for most of the master's courses, and it ranges up to 18,270. So if you go for masters of engineering, let's say computer engineering, then it might go to 18,270. out of which we also provide a scholarship ranging from 3,000 to 5,000 for the first year, even for the graduate students. So as we have a very low tuition fee in the graduate level, we still provide scholarship to make it much more affordable to the students going for graduate program.
That's a great opportunity, sir. So, what are the QS and THE ranking of this university?
Okay, talking about ranking, we just not look at one ranking. We look at overall rankings. But as you said, like national university ranking, or out of more than 4,000 universities in USA, we are under 300 university, right? So we fall under we are top 300 university in USA. But if you can look at the engineering program that we offer, we are ranked as one of the best undergraduate engineering programs by national universities. Okay, so we are one of the best. And in New England region where we are in the state of Connecticut, which is one out of six states that makes it New England. So we are the second largest graduate engineering program that we offer after MIT. Okay, so we are in the entire region. We are the second. We have the second biggest, largest graduate engineering program. Next is also, I'll tell you about other two rankings, which was not in your question, but I want to answer these. We are in the entire USA, we are 39th for most ethnically diverse student body. That means we receive students from 80 different countries, and then there are 1,200 students, international students, studying at University of Bridgeport. So that makes us very high in the ranking. And also you will be happy to know this, that ADT has ranked the University of Bridgeport as #1 safest campus in Connecticut. Okay, that's very important for international student. They have to be safe. They have to be in an environment where there is a cultural diversity. So there are lots of their friends coming from Asia and around Asia, if not from Pakistan. So your students will find lots of friends there, and then it's one of the safest campus. So that is why people choose University of Bridgeport.
Yes, sir, assurance is very much important as students prefer safety first. So, what are the famous subjects for Pakistani students at your prestigious university? And is there any different ranking of each department?
Yes, as I correctly said that for engineering, we are ranked very high because we are one of the research universities in USA. We have more than 15 laboratories where different kind of research are being done. We are funded by different governments, the governmental organizations and other organizations in US. So we are heavily funded in the research department as well. And as I said, that we are very good at engineering and technology courses, but not just that, our business courses are also equally popular. So if I can take out the data for Pakistani students at University of Bridgeport, for undergraduate level, ranking wise, like the top preference wise, it's business administration, which is very popular for Pakistani students. And they also go for computer science, mechanical engineering, accounting, electrical engineering, biology, and psychology. Okay, these are the popular courses on the undergraduate level. For graduate level, Pakistani students prefer business administration, that is MBA, technology management, Masters in Science of Technology Management. I'll talk about this course later. Computer science, analytics and systems, artificial intelligence, finance, and computer engineering. So as you can see, most of the courses are computer related, engineering related, and also business related courses.
So thanks for being so clear on this topic so that students can get help. So you've talked about the IELTS and Duolingo. Thanks for that. So scholarship opportunities we have discussed. So would you like to add something on that as well?
Yes. I would like to tell you about the scholarship, of how to qualify for scholarship. And also, as I said, Duolingo English test is accepted for GCE, let's say Cambridge A-level student. If they have good score in their English, then we do not require extra IELTS. If for international baccalaureate student, like IB student, if they have, let's say B plus in their English A subject, then we do not need any extra IELTS or Duolingo test. Okay, so that's good. And if I have to say what is the cutoff mark for Duolingo, then it's undergraduate have to score 95 on Duolingo, and undergraduate is 90, graduate is 95, not even 100. So it's easy for the students to qualify for University of Bridgeport. But saying that scholarship is very much needed for international student, as they want scholarship when they are traveling so far, and then they want to fund their education. So scholarship is entirely based upon academic score. So it's on merit basis. So if student has good score in their latest qualification, they qualify for good scholarship. If they have less score, then they might get less scholarship. But it's not the SAT requirement that we are looking at. So no SAT test. If you have a SAT test, then student can submit a SAT score to get their scholarship a little bit up. But even if they don't have SAT score, let's say center is closed or it's not open, or they didn't get time to practice their SAT and then they do not want to appear, then that's totally fine. Academic score will give you a scholarship.
You talked about the security for international students. So, what other student support you provide in the security to the overall students of the campus, and of course, international ones as well?
Okay, so first I'll talk about the support and then I'll go to security. So for support, we are international, as I said, 1,200 international students are there in University of Bridgeport, and we have very good community of international students. So International Center of Students and Scholars, what they do is they not just help students get their I-20, but they also help students get on-campus employment, right? We also do career fairs 3 times in a year to help our students to get themselves interviewed by big companies. Those visit our campus at University of Bridgeport, and then high chance students will get something or the other before they graduate from the university. Right, so that's the support system. We also celebrate, let's say, more than 400 different activities and events throughout the year. So that means even if someone coming from Pakistan, they will be celebrating their own festival in our campus, even in USA. So that's a very good system that we have to support international students. Now, security is we care a lot about our security. So each and every student will be provided with an application, like mobile application, which is for the security purpose. That mobile application will help students to find a way. If they're lost in campus, then they can look at the map and then go to the right building, right eatery. We have multiple eatery places. If they want to have eat something different, they don't want to have same thing every day, so they can select our multiple eatery locations through that app. And best thing is, if they feel unsecured, if any student feels that he or she has been chased, or they feel insecurity, there is a button like safe button in the mobile app. Once the student press that button, 2 minutes is the time where the security official will be by the side. Okay, so it's 2 minutes cut off time. Within 2 minutes, there will be police official by the side of that student. So that is how secure our campus is. And as I said, we are ranked #1 safest campus in Connecticut. So no worries, we don't have any kind of incident so far. So that's how we keep our students supported, and also we care about the security of our students.
Your prestigious university uh, provide counseling services to students and career advice as well to develop their personal growth. So, would you like to add anything to it?
Yes, time and again we provide such kind of help and support. Our international student center is very popular for the students in finding them a job, like giving them teaching them on how to build a resume, how to give interview, and all these kind of extra classes will be available. And also, not just that, as I said, we organize 3 career fairs in a year where we bring lots of big organizations. Let me tell you first, I'll talk about the distance later, but let me tell you, from New York City, that's the nearest city that we have, which is just 1 hour and 20 minutes drive away. So from New York City to Bridgeport, that area is called Long Island Sound, and it's also called Gold Coast of the US. Why is it called Gold Coast? Because all the big companies and all the big business houses are in this area from New York to Bridgeport. right? So it will be very convenient for them to come to Bridgeport and then interview students and get the like pick up the good right candidate for their organization. So that is why they actively participate in our programs and our events, and then they get like they offer lots of good opportunities to our students at University of Bridgeport.
What accommodation your institute provides and how costly it is in terms of living as well?
Yes. So to be on a safer side, we prefer students who come from undergraduate program. For undergraduate program, those who come from Pakistan, we want all the international students to live on campus, right? So we provide on-campus accommodation. We have 5 residence hall for international students who take undergraduate program and 2 residence hall for students who take graduate program. So graduate students have the opportunity to live out of campus. They can commute from wherever they want to live and then come to campus. But for undergraduate students, until they are age of 21, we want them to live in University of Bridgeport residence hall itself, right? So our residence hall is not that expensive. We are very affordable because our residence room and board, like all meal plan and room, is just 16,350 for the entire year, right? So they get multiple meals, and they'll get a very good room as well, and they can live on campus. They can share like room is in double sharing and triple sharing basis, so that way the price might go a little bit up and down, but the average is $16,350 a year.
I think it provides the environment of a family or university, which is good. So, what are the main attractions of your location?
Okay, attraction, as I said, New York City is just 1 hour and 20 minutes drive away. So even in the weekend, if students would like to go and explore New York City, take a look on the Statue of Liberty, and then those kind of activities, they can do it, right? It's very near. Next thing is we are attached to the ocean, and then students can enjoy the water and very good beach as well. And also we are attached to a green park, right? 400-acre green park is attached to University of Bridgeport. That means students get to enjoy park, greeneries, students get to enjoy water, student gets to enjoy sand on the beach, and then also they have opportunity to explore New York City, which is right there, right 1 hour and 20 minutes drive away, right? So that makes it very popular because being far away from New York City makes it less expensive, the city, right? And also it's accessible. Like New York is also very accessible from Connecticut, from Bridgeport. So, and Bridgeport is not the capital of Connecticut, but it is the largest populated city in Connecticut. That means the popularity is huge. There are lots of people there who love Bridgeport, who have come to Bridgeport from the capital city and then other places. So Bridgeport is very, very popular among international students. And also it's connected to the ocean, which makes it more popular.
Would you like to add more about the job placements for undergrads and postgrads?
Yes, I would like to start by saying we have a very high job placement at University of Bridgeport. More than 90% job placement if you're taking engineering and IT courses. That means 9 out of 10 will walk away with job in their hands when they graduate, right? And if someone takes STEM course, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, they get OPT of extra 3 years. So that means when they get internship opportunity while they are doing their education, or as soon as they graduate, that means they have good time to work and then impress their employer. And then also as a part of STEM student, they have lots of time to discover themselves, right? So whatever the education that they got, they get time to implement that education, and then they get time to settle in the USA. So job placement, very high job placement. We do career fairs. We give you a chance 3 times in a year. So if you are with us 4 years, that means you'll get 12 chances to impress the employer. So take your chances, prepare yourself well, and I'm sure you'll walk away from University of Bridgeport with a good offer in your hand. So that is University of Bridgeport.
So, what different safety measures are taken for the university students against this current situation, Corona pandemic?
Yes. So let me relate an example here with last time in last intake where we invited students. We gave them a time slot to get into the university. So not everyone come on the same time, right? They have to book an appointment to get into the university. We give each student 15 to 30 minutes time to settle down, and then it will not be in a group. It will be one-on-one, right? So if family members come to drop them, if they are within USA, then within states, within other states like nearby states from Connecticut, family members also come to drop the students. So they have 30 minutes to go, settle down, prepare their beds, everything, and then walk away from the campus. So we do not want any interaction when they come from outside. So we keep them in a closed loop. And as I said, they have to enter whatever test they take each week. They have to enter those test results in their mobile phone application as well. So that center department will be looking at all the students entering their data, and then they will keep close track on the what's happening to home. And if everyone has a, let's say, has a fever or there's something going on, we immediately know who's having fever or who is more likely to get COVID infected, right? So that is why that has made us so well organized in our university that no one, almost it's a zero case, so there is no one infected with COVID, and we keep close eye on the results. And they cannot go anytime, they cannot go out of the campus and come in. They have to have a special permission so that we limit the chances of getting COVID infected. So we are very, very strict, and we'll take good care of our students, and then there is no chance of getting infected of COVID. Yeah.
Are you currently accepting applications?
Yes, we are currently accepting application. Good thing is we work on a rolling admission. So if for fall 2021, we still are looking for applications. And as Pakistan, the US Embassy is open in Pakistan, we are getting lots of appointments notice as well. Lots of students have already booked their dates for end of June, and then they will be appearing for their visa appointment, and hopefully they will come with visa in their hand. We are currently accepting. If, let's say, by any chances, if student misses the deadline and students will not be accepted for fall, they will be deferred to Jan 2022. So you can start applying now, and then take your chances. If you are good enough for fall 2021, if all the documents are ready and everything is good, you will get a chance to appear for fall 2021. If not, then January 22 surely will be for you.
So, do you accept students on predicted O level and A level grades and HSC predicted results?
Yes. So even if, let's say, you're waiting for your last year result or last semester results, so then we are still providing you a conditional offer letter, like providing students the conditional offer letter. So even if they're waiting, they can still apply. Even if they don't have IELTS score, they can still apply for the conditional offer. And then after we provide the conditional offer, then they will have less time, like the turnaround time will be very less, so that as soon as they submit their IELTS score, they might get the I-20. As soon as they submit their other required documents, they might get their I-20. So the I-20 process of the process of getting I-20 will be much quicker if they have conditional offer in the hand.
So, sir, your final words on the current situation and some positivity to encourage students to apply?
Yes. So my final words would be like assess your university carefully. It's not that not that it's only University of Bridgeport that's there to offer. Find a good college fit. Let's see about the opportunity. What happens after you graduate from that university, and what's the job placement ratio, and how likely is it that you will receive a job in your hand after you graduate, right? So many a times I have seen that people run after money, so they look after very affordable colleges and then they do courses there. But after they graduate, they might not be able to use their graduation certificate anywhere else, right? So that's why carefully select the course. Even if, let's say, someone like who comes from a management background, who comes from humanities background, and they have done their bachelor's in business or bachelor's in other studies, let's say the non STEM course, then we still have technology management in the master's level, where we accept business students, we accept management students to get into technology management, and later on they can get into technology courses as well, or let's say technology job as well, right? So many a times I hear people saying that, hey, you come from a management background, so forget about IT or forget about technology. No, there is course that we offer which is very popular, technology management, even in bachelor's technology management, master's technology management, and also we have PhD in technology management, right? So this is the course that even about a business student can pursue at the University of Bridgeport. And as I said, computer, if you're thinking about engineering, whether it be computer engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, then it's University of Bridgeport where you have to come to, because you'll get a chance to research in our research laboratory with professors and come out with new findings, right? New good findings, which is one of a kind experience which you will not get elsewhere. So that's very important to know. And also, if it's computer science or business, MBA, or any kind of course, then consider University of Bridgeport, and sure, your students will not be disappointed.
Thank you so much for your time, and all this session was very useful, and I hope students will take help from this. Have a nice
Thank you
day,
very
sir.
much. Thank you for your time, and thank you for the opportunity to come live today on your Facebook page. So if like I receive opportunity again, I would not mind coming in live again. So thank you very much, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.